where do you go next week?
Just trying to spark the offense. I'm not there yet with regards to next week.
Is Zach an option next week?
I'm not there yet.
I feel like we're asking the same questions every week, but how difficult is this just trying to find something to make this offense go?
We're searching. Felt like there was a lot of missed opportunity with potential explosives, possible touchdowns on the field today, and we've got to find a way to take advantage when we have those opportunities. So,
What are your thoughts on the officiating?
I'm done talking about those guys.
What did you think about the discipline of your team today?
I thought our guys fought hard. I respect the question. I understand the question with regards to penalties and all that, but our guys play hard. I'm not going to apologize for their style of play at the end of the first half. Borderline comical, but we've got to clean up the pre-snap stuff on offense with regards to the usage of cadence. It's obviously fooling us more than it is them, but it's stuff we got to get better at.
Robert, you now have 8 losses. Just realistically, do you feel like the playoffs are out of reach?
We got to focus one at a time, cuz I get it. But whether you're in it, out of it, it doesn't matter. You got to show up, you got to work, you got to find ways to get better and compete.
You went through a similar thing last year, losing 6 straight. How do you prevent that from happening once again?
Same thing I said. You just got to keep grinding. Continue to find ways to take advantage of our opportunities when they present themselves. And but when you're backed into a corner, the only thing you can do is keep swinging.
Robert, do you have the players on offense to improve from what you guys have shown these last 6 games?
We've got to find a way to get the guys that we do have better, for sure.
Robert, you've tried everything, it seems like, to get this offense going, with the exception of the adjustment at play caller. I think that's the cries from a lot of people, is change from Haskett, change from Hackett, change from Nate. Why are you sticking with him? Like, what are you seeing that maybe other people, the public, are not, to try to...
No, it's a fair question. Like, you can... I guess you guys will have a better idea when you see the all-22 from this one.
Did you feel like schematically you did some better things today?
I do. I thought there was some... there was a lot of yardage that I feel like we left out there today, and... obviously, I'm going to go back and watch it again, but there were some really, really good opportunities that I feel like we missed out on.
It looked like you were planning to give Cook a bigger role, and then he had the fumble. How costly was the fumble? And did that affect usage?
No. The fumble was unfortunate. I felt like he's been running the ball really well. He looked really good in practice. Obviously, he's looking good. And getting those guys more carries between him and Brees. You got to convert third downs to be able to give yourself some extra opportunities in the run game. I think we ran it like 25 times, but or something like that. But there's so many more opportunities that we could have had if we could just find a way to be a little bit more efficient.
Robert, prior to the fumble, Dalvin had it going pretty good there, and then you brought Brees in. Does Dalvin need a blow there, or is that just kind of getting mixed in? Because it seemed like you went away from Dalvin.
Yeah, after a couple of carries, you give the other guy an opportunity. I think Brees had a couple in a row that were pretty good. Bring in Dalvin, same thing, couple in a row. So you just got to go by feel.
I know you said you're not there with the quarterback situation. Will Zach be in consideration, and what's going to lead to this?
He's always in consideration, but to what level? Like I said, I'm not there yet.
What did you think of the way Trevor played when he came in?
I thought he did a good job. Got the first completion to Conk. I'll challenge him. I think he's going to kick himself when he goes back to that one with an opportunity ball. I think to Garrett. I believe. I got to go back and look just to make sure I'm not. But there's a couple of protection breakdowns, but overall, it felt fine. I got to go back and look, but it obviously still wasn't good enough.
The injuries, Uzama, Brownlee, Winfrey, are any of those potentially serious?
CJ is dealing with an MCL. I'll get more tomorrow. Perrion's probably done. That one, he was dealing with an ankle or a foot. That one's pretty bad, really bad. And then Brownlee is dealing with an ankle.
Robert, in the first half, the all-22 or the next-gen doubts, it looked like Garrett was open a lot, like breaking free. Why weren't you guys able to get it to him?
I'll have a better answer for you tomorrow.
At this point, just with the inability to score, how do you keep the defense from becoming like?
They won't stop.
Angry?
No, it's fine. It's a fair question. Our defense is built the right way. They're not going to stop.
You get to stop Robert with, I think, about 5:30 left. Ball back. Did you keep feeling like, okay, all we need is one drive here?
Ball at midfield in the NFL. You get a backed up opportunity, and I always say if you can keep them backed up and they punt the ball and you feel it at the logo, you're supposed to score. And we need to expect more from ourselves when we're in those positions to go score.
A couple more?
It seemed, I know they let up some pressure late, but it seemed like the offensive line was a little bit better today.
Yeah, it was fine. I'm always going to strain them to be 100%. And to give the quarterback as much time as possible. I thought West stepped in and did a nice job. I thought Carter did a nice job. Not happy with the pre-snap penalties with regards to the offsides and the procedure penalties we had on that side of the ball with regards to trying to get too cute, I guess, with cadence. But overall, I thought it's something that we can build off of with that group.
Does this loss affect the plan for Aaron Colorado going forward?
No, our plan for Aaron is consistent with he's in rehab. That's all he's doing.
When did you know that you were going to be going in there?
That was, I think, the end of the third quarter. So, yeah, end of the third quarter, I think it was.
What's that situation like, coming in off the bench?
Get loose. This is a situation. A couple plays you like, and yeah, let's try to win the game. So.
I know this is right after the game, but the fumble. Did you feel like it was a protection breakdown? Did you feel like you held it too long? What was it?
Yeah, you can't put the ball on the ground. I think the last one, it's 4th down, so I'm trying to do something ridiculous and get the ball up the field. But I think I had the ball on the ground too many times. A couple times I got hit when I was throwing, but yeah, I can't. That's my job. Take care of the ball for sure.
Do you feel good in that spot where the defense held? It was like 5:30 left, I think. You get the ball back at midfield around.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you got plenty of time, plenty of opportunity to win. I think we had the short field one time. Yeah, we got into there across the 50 once. Yeah, frustrating. Yeah.
A couple more.
You've been an observer of this offense for most of the season. The struggles. Just kind of how frustrating is this for your entire group right now, just not being able to get in the end zone?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's frustrating for everybody. I think you realize that the margin for error in this league is so razor thin that feel like it could be so close, and then it could look totally the other way. So, I think it's good being around this group, starting with coaches, wired the right way, got some grit. And we're going to find a way to get better this week and be ready to play
for the next 2 years or whatever it is, just finding a way to get things done. And I think, we got to figure something out. Me, personally, I'm just going to go back and work my ass off come Monday. And that's just what it
looked
is.
like you had some rhythm going, too, and then the fumble happened. How disappointing was that?
It was very disappointing because it was like one of them Madden fumbles, like where I thought I was down, like one of the legs came out, slipped it out my arm, one of them crazy things. But I feel great, man. I'm ready to roll. I'm ready to put on the line for the guys. I feel great.
On the offense, I think it's been 3 times in the last 5 games you haven't scored a touchdown offensively. How down is the morale on offense?
It's down when you don't. As an offense, we work our tail off in practice. You get looks. We do things in practice, and you expect for it to translate to the game. And we just not having that translation right now. So it's frustrating. I feel like, to be honest, I feel like the last 2-3 weeks we had the best practices we had all year, and it's just not translating to the game. So we got to figure out what's that little slim margin of why it's not transferring to the game. So we got to figure that out.
Do you feel like you guys are being put in position to succeed on offense?
I do. For me, I won't get into the personnel. I'm not gonna give y'all no headlines right now. I'm not gonna get into the personnel and stuff like that. We got the weapons, we got the guys. You seen Trevor come in to make some plays. We believe in Tim. We believe in Zach. We just gotta find our rhythm. We just gotta find ourselves.
When you hear the crowd like that, how does that make you guys feel? booing you guys.
Oh, they was booing us?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you didn't hear it?
Nah.
Okay, that's good. You got earmuffs on. But
Nah,
yeah.
I be trying to get the guys going, man.
Yeah,
I don't play this league. I don't pay attention to the crowd. Like, you hear certain stuff, but like that's not what I'm out there for. Like, everybody gonna have their own opinion at the end of the day of how things should be done. But like, you won't know until you put in that position. So like, that's just what it comes down to. But always not giving the fans what they want, which is entertainment and scoring touchdowns and lighting the scoreboard up, and what we do is disappointing. They pay their money to come see us play, so we got to do better for them.